Hey there, folks. It's Foggy here. Welcome to day 319 of my year of solo board gaming. Considered by many to be ill-advised and stupid, we are continuing through Rolling Realms. We're going to try to finish off the solo uh, golf course that they have set up here. We're playing one called Foreshadow, and there's really nothing unusual about this. In this game, you'll actually roll the dice twice. You'll take the first set as your score, and then when you start round two, you're going to then use the dice that you've just rolled and do the next thing. So basically, the only real difference between this game and a regular game would be that you're going to know what you have for the next round. And the goal here is to score at least 13 stars. And we've got Charterstone, Pendulum, and Society set up. So let's go ahead and with no further ado, let's get started. So we're going to write this down, 1 and 2. Those are my starters. And then we're going to roll this. That's going to be our next pair. All right, so given that, we know that we have a pair of fours coming up. Let's think about what we want to do here. So I think one of the things that we want to do is we want to get this pendulum, we want to get that marked off pretty quickly. We can use either the 1 or the 2 for that. Now in this, we have to use numbers going upwards. So each card number must be lower than the number directly above it. So we can use a 1 or a 2. We could put that down here. Probably be our best bet. We could also go over here to get some pumpkins. I think I'm going to go down here though. We're going to put 1 down here. The 4s, I feel like we can go a little bit higher up, and we can also get the 4 over here. All right, so now we've got 4, 4. So we're going to write that in. That's now round 2. But our next die roll will be 1 and 2 again. All right, that's going to suck. All right. So for the 4, 4, I'm going to go, I think, mid-level here, just to keep this getting filled in. And I think now I'm going to go ahead and fill this in here. I'm going to try for 4s along there. We're going to get our first heart. We have 1 and 2 to be used, and then 6 and 6 over there. 6 and 6 is going to be good because we can use that here, and then we can also get a 6 up here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use either the 1 or the 2 to go here so that we can get those stars knocked out. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in the 1. We'll use the 2 for that and the 1 down here. And we have our first star here. All right. So now we've got 6, 6 coming. Let's go ahead and roll this. We got 4, 4 coming up. So that's good because we'll be able to use the 4 down here. I'd love it if I had some way to get another 4 down here. That would be awesome, but unfortunately I don't really have a whole lot of stuff to work with. Let's go ahead and do 6 up here. And we'll do 6 down here, and that's going to get us 2 stars here. Okay, we'll then write in the 4, 4 here. Roll the dice. We're going to have a 3, 5 coming up. That 3, 5 is going to be very helpful because we'll be able to get this top row here. And in fact, let's see, 4, 4. I'll just go here for the 4, and I'll go here for the 4. Let's write in 3, 5. And we got 2, 4 coming up after this. So I think what I want to do, since it's 3, 5, I think what I actually want to do is I want to go 5 here and 3 here. What this does is it does a couple things. First of all, we've got another star here. I completely skipped over that. But this gives us also our second hourglass. So that's 2 more stars that we can knock out. Plus, we finally have some dice over here that we can use. And more importantly, because we've now completed this row, more importantly, I'm going to go ahead and jump right in with this 1 here, and I'm going to put a 4 down here, so we can try to clean up a little bit extra there, but we do get that, so that'll give us a pumpkin for the next turn. All right, we got 2, 4 coming up. Sorry, that is incorrect, what I just did. I should have written a 3 or 5 down there. So let's not use the 1 yet. Let's just keep it there. Keep it on our back burner. That's where this does get a little tricky. So now we're going to use the 2, 4. Our next two numbers are going to be 1 and 2. I'm going to go ahead and use the 2 to get a 4 down here. And then that leaves the... Sorry, I have to stop looking at this. That leaves the 4 over here that I can use somewhere. Now, so this is a bit of a dilemma because I can't really use it anywhere in here. But what I can do is I can adjust a die by 1. So I'm going to adjust it to a 5 and fill in this top row. And then that's going to give me another heart and another ring. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use 3 hearts here to go ahead and use that 2 here. Cross that off. All right, so next what we've got coming up is 1 and 2. And our last pair will be 5 and 6. Which is not great. All right, so I'm going to get a 2 down here and cross off this 1. That's going to be what the bulk of my turn is here. I could create a 2, but that's not really going to do me much good. We also have a whole bunch more stars. We've now gotten like 4 of the stars. And if we can get this last one filled in, we'll be good. And we're going to get the last one filled in because we'll just use the rings to fill that in here. The 5 and the 6 are going to be a little bit trickier. I'm not sure how I'm going to really use that. But we are now on 5 and 6, so let's go ahead and finish off this game. I wish I had a 3. That would be awesome. But I don't. I'm going to go ahead and use the ring to make a 1. That's going to give me all of these. So I get 1 more ring. I get 3 pumpkins, or 2 more pumpkins, and a heart. Now, I can do this. I can make a 2. I haven't even used the dice yet. And then 1, 2, and 3 pumpkins to go ahead and make that 2 a 3. Cross this off, get 2 more pumpkins, or 2 more stars. The row, this is filled in. So now what I need is this 5 and 6 somehow to be used to create additional... I screwed this up, I think. I think I completely screwed this up. I did not have to use the star, did I? I did not have to use the pumpkins for that because I could just do it as a 2. No, I did, didn't I? Okay, let's back this up for a moment. So we've got 3 pumpkins here. And I created a 2. And I would need... And I created a 2. So here we go. Before I create the 2, I'm going to use the 6 here. That's going to put in a 5. Yeah, I think this is going to work. This is going to give me a ring. So now I'll use this ring, these 3 rings, to cross off the 3 there. That completes this. That's all set now. Then I can use the 5 and I can adjust it by -1 to make it a 4, but I get to use it in a realm that I've already used this turn. So I'll use it over here to grab these 2, and that'll finish this off. There we go. All right, that feels good. All right, 14, which is actually the hard score, but that's it, 14 stars. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll be back tomorrow with hole 16.